We had a great day today. We took a little trip, hit a new beach, and I'm glad we did. We got 4 rings, 1 gold, 14 karat, over 8 grams. I'm loving it. I'm going to show everything to you in just a second, but I just want to tell you about the adventure today. It was awesome, man. The tide was right. Low wind, so I didn't have to deal with waves in this spot. It could have been waves there, but it was not today, so I really was happy with that. That really helped us today for sure. Got a lot of clad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over $6 in clad, which is showing you that it's a lot of targets there. But we did hit another silver chain right here, and it's crazy. It's 32 inches long, and it does not have a clasp on it. First time I've ever dug a gold chain with no clasp, which is kind of interesting. Guys, we may have to hit this beach again in the near future. What do y'all think? Tell you what, let's check everything out right here. Unbelievable. All right, here's an overview of everything. We're going to get to detail right now. Let's start off here with the junk. We did dig 3 sinkers. They sound good. Those small sinkers really sound like gold right there. A little clasp of some kind. A shotgun shell, a live bullet. These packs really sound good to you right there. They kind of could sound like a gold chain. So I'm digging this stuff here because just in case. This thing here gave me, I think that's one of them things that goes in your hair. People putting their hair right there. This was interesting. Strawberry, banana, some kind of energy juice, and it's full. I gotta get rid of that before it spills everywhere. But that was my first target today, right there. Eyeglass holder. But check the clad out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over $6 in clad, which normally I don't get that much clad. So that was an awesome day for clad too, for sure. We'll start with this at the end right here. This is let me push this button here so it kind of zooms in here. There we go. Look at that. I can zoom right in now. Anyway, that's a naval button, but it's pretty modern, I think. The way it's designed with thread going through the whole one. I'm thinking that's probably a modern button. This is some kind of a stud earring. What I'm figuring, probably some kind of steel. It's got a crustation on it here, so I'm thinking steel probably. Here we have an earring. I'm thinking it's just a junker. I didn't see anything in it. Anytime you see that steel on right there, you know it's most likely a junker. If it's really gold, it would have a gold ear thing going through your ear right there. This one scared me. This was the first ring I dug. And I said, oh, man, that's going to be gold right there. Look at that, how shiny it is on the inside. I mean, shiny on the inside. And, I thought, regular gold inside and white gold on the outside, the way it looked. But there's not a single marking in it. It had a good number, I think it was like an 18, 19, which could be gold. But the problem now is sterling silver can give you the same numbers as gold when they're like that. So I'm thinking probably it's I'm sorry, did I say sterling silver? I meant stainless steel. Stainless steel can give you the same numbers. Sterling silver is a lot higher. Stainless steel can give you the same numbers as some gold. But as you can see inside, it's like brand new inside. You see it reflected on me right there. Pretty crazy right there. I thought that was going to be gold, but not today. This one, for sure, is just a junker. As you can see, it's not a wave ring. I'm not sure what they are. Just this is designed, just a little hump in the end right there for the ring, I guess. This one, it took me a long time to this one. It was a high number, so I said. So when I pulled it out, I said, "Well, it ain't gonna be gold." But then I started thinking maybe it was 2 targets in the hole, and this one slipped out because it's gold color. I thought that could be gold because it came out. And I thought, sometimes you're digging and you pull one thing out. Now, John Boy, I know he's dug a couple gold earrings that he couldn't even hear, but he dug them out in the hole with something else. So you never know what might come out, but it's pretty stone on right there. it's sterling silver. It's actually stamped sterling inside. Let's see if I can see it right there. Sterling, right, stamped inside of it. I have to straighten it out, but I'd have to buff this one. Yeah, I think it's right there. No, it's on the other side, I think. Anyway, I'll have to buff this out to make it sterling if I want to use it for sterling silver, because it's got that gold touch. Gold-plated sterling silver is what it is. I'd have to take the buffer in this thing and buff that gold off of it to make it sterling silver and straighten it out on my mandrel. And I think it'll be a right pretty ring when I'm done with it, actually. And we'll definitely do that for sure. I like it. Pretty ring. But this is the find of the day right there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is 14 karat gold. So interesting enough, though, if you look at the back here, it's got 14K mark right there. But it's broke right here. I'm thinking, you know, when they size a ring, what they'll do is they'll go in there and join it together right here. And they'll use, sometimes they use a cheap weld, you know, gold weld piece or something. So I'm thinking that's what happened right there. Maybe it's been there for a long time and it just eventually, just the weld part went bad on it and popped off. That's what I'm thinking on that right there and why it did that. I did try to test the stones and they did not test good. So that's a big stone in the center. If that had been a real diamond in that would have been nice right there. No designs on the sides and all. What we'll do right now, we're going to weigh it real quick. Let's get the scale out and weigh it. All right, let's see what this thing weighs. We got the scale set up here. 8.06 right there. That right there is over $500 worth of gold right there. That is pretty cool. It doesn't take a lot with the prices of gold this day and time. You can definitely get some good money for the gold right there. But amazing on the sterling silver since it doesn't have a clasp on it. That was kind of interesting to me. Lots of targets here. We'll go hit it again. What y'all think? Unbelievable. I'm loving it. Hi. I thought I'd go ahead and weigh in the sterling silver out of curiosity. Oh, let's get it teared off here. So it's 0. And not bad. 11.86 grams on the sterling. That's a little bit of money there. That weighs a little more than I thought it would actually. Pretty cool. I like it. I appreciate y'all coming along with me today. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. And we'll be taking you back there for sure. Let's make some plans on it. What y'all think? We got to adjust the tides and the distance and the time and all. We got to get all that figured in there, but we'll make another trip. All right, I appreciate everybody coming along with me today. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. We'll see you tomorrow on another adventure. Stay tuned.